Lights and sound. Go.
Lights 3 and sound 1. Go.
Who's not here?
I don't know.
Right, so we have 2 actors not here. Point.
Pick things up, all right.
I'm the only one running stage left, so if something goes wrong, it's on me to fix it. It's my responsibility. It's a lot of pressure, but it's what I love to do.
How did you even find out about stage management?
Well, I was always interested in like the behind the scenes features on like DVDs, and my mom like tells these stories about how it would be like in elementary school, and like I would have a friend over for a play date, and I would always make them lots of special features, and they'd be like, "Alexandra, this is so boring." I'm like, "No, look how cool this is. This is how they're making the movie. This is just what we just watched."
So I have my pre-show checklist on my phone with a bunch of pictures on it. And that's my checklist. So every day I go through this checklist and I just make sure that everything's happened. So we'll start off. Great, and let's go check in with costumes.
This is exactly where you can try things and fail and be safe. So we are creating a foundation and building on that for 4 years. And then I really think that between the rigorous coursework and the hands-on training, doing shows over and over, they're going to get the most well-rounded experience they can have.
Any issues or? Okay, awesome. Great. And then I will start my props check. So we have 6 of those. And then this. And it's just making sure that everything is here. We do have a little food in the show, so every night these cups and the pitcher will have to be washed and then filled with juice, which is the wine. And then this lantern, I just do a little check to make sure that it's actually working in case we need to replace the batteries. So we do have a fight call as soon as cast gets here in about 5 minutes, because cast isn't here yet, but that's about it until they get here.
Our core curriculum involves all of the design courses. So we learn about lighting design and costume design, sound design, set design, and just all the elements of the show.
And then you're immediately put onto shows as a production assistant or an assistant stage manager.
So we have 3 advanced stage management courses. So you're taking beginning stage management, which is offered at a lot of colleges. But we also have advanced stage management that's on a cycle. So we're talking about unions and production management and very specifically how to call musical versus dance versus opera and what makes them different. And then we also do a little bit of stage management history. So you're getting a really well-rounded experience on top of your base foundation. So we are going down to the basement of Pioneer. This is where all the laundry gets cleaned. Yeah, it's crazy. There's so many stairs. So I just rinse it off for costume and wardrobe, and then they clean it for me and bring it back to me every day. You ready for me to check? Yeah. And get my new prop sheet. Did you get one? Yes. Okay. So every night before the show, we have to make sure that all the props are in the correct place to start the show. So we have something called a prop list where it tells you what prop it is, where it should be, and if it needs notes by it, we have a whole list of notes. It's razor time!
I just want them to finish mopping so I can do this stuff.
Oh, I might be in the way. It's fine. I'm just gonna put it down.
That's a good time to do that.
hey, you're standing right in a spot I need to be, Kate.
Sorry,
No, you're
Tara.
good.
The
BFA program is a lot more
trip over
intense.
it,
You get
please.
classes that are focused to your specific major. It's not just an umbrella theater class about whatever. It's advanced stage management. It's stage management 1, 2, and 3. It's stage management seminar. It's so many more things than just a general BA degree can provide you with.
So, I mean, Amber, she's very open to like different styles of stage managing, and when you're presented with an assignment, or when she gives an assignment, she'll often put up 4 or 5 like pretty different examples of different ways that you can do it. And I really appreciate that because it gives you the opportunity to really find out what your own style is. Standby lights 12 through 31 with a double GO between 19 and 20 and spot 1 on Bobby on the stage left platform at the top of the stairs with lights 31. Lights 12. Go. Lights 16. Go. Go. Lights 21. Go. Lights 23. Go. Lights. Go. Lights. Go. Lights. Go. Lights. Go. Lights 28.
This program is special because it's a mentorship-based program. There's a lot of hands-on learning, but also the instructors are really invested in your education.
So, like most opera, it's a really short process, which is really anxiety-provoking. Because like for a normal musical, you have like 6 to 8 weeks. And our process is cut in half with opera. Is it working?
Did it work?
Oh, will you do it again?
Paging, check 1, 2. Paging, check 1, 2. It comes out of here.
I'm checking the volume. Okay, perfect, great, thank you. Can I have you line up in your position so we know who we're missing? If you could line up so we know who we're missing, that'd be great. Yeah.
With a BFA, you have an advantage because you had this focused program. But here is interesting because there aren't as many majors in this area as there are in other areas. So we're able to put you on a lot of projects throughout the year.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think we have everyone.
So 6 main stage shows during the season. That's 3 stage managers per main stage show, and I only have 10 to 20 majors at this current time, and so that's a lot of opportunity.
Hello, it is that time. It is places. Places, please, for top of show. We are at places for the top of the show, please. Thank you.
We get to do so many cool things. We get so many different opportunities. You know, we get to go work for a regional house that has equity actors and equity directors. And you get to work all across town. I get to work at the Grand Theater. I get to work downtown. I get to work at Kingsbury and Slack. And there's just, you kind of get to do so many things just by being in this program that you really wouldn't get if you tried to be a stage manager on your own.
Standby lights 1 through 4, sound 100, sound 1 and 3, and standby in the crossover and down left. Lights go.
This program welcomes incoming freshmen, but it also welcomes transfer students. So I have quite a few people who went to like a 2-year program and then transferred here, and they're getting the same education. Basically, if you know at any point in your career, I'm serious about stage management, you should apply to this program.